Hello friends. What do you know about 5S? With the Quality in Life Knowledge program, today we will learn 5S through a visual case study using numbers. You may or may not know about 5S, so let's study it together. In front of you there are two records of very specific numbers. It seems to be photocopied, including photocopy number 1 and photocopy number 2. Both versions are no longer guaranteed to be accurate due to being used for a long time. Now imagine that the numbers represent items that you have to use every day, no matter where you are, in your office or in your kitchen. The requirement is that you will have to make sure that the numbers are always in the clearest, easiest to control state, able to take out any number when needed, and easily return any number to the right place when it is missing or after it has been used. To do so, according to Japanese experience, you must implement a tool called 5S, which includes S from S1 to S5. 1. S1, the Japanese word is read as Seiri, the English term is Sorft, content, eliminate unnecessary things in the workplace. 2. S2, in Japanese it is read as Seiton, the English term is set in order, content, arrange necessary things in good condition so that they can be easily taken out and used. 3. S3, read in Japanese as Seiso, the English term is shine, content, completely clean each person's workplace so that there is no dust left on the floor, on machinery or equipment. 4. S4, read in Japanese as Seiketsu, the English term is standardization, content, maintain higher productivity in each person's workplace by repeating Seiri, Seiton, and Seiso. 5. S5, in Japanese it is read as Shitsuke, the English term is sustain, content, train people in good work habits and take workplace principles seriously. And you should remember, before starting to do anything, preparation is very important. In Deming's cycle it begins with the letter P, plan. There are two possible cases. Case 1, if you spend a short time preparing, the planning results are not good, assuming the execution time is the same, then you will waste a lot of time later on checking, edit it. Case 2, if you spend more time preparing, the plan will be more specific and accurate. From now on, the time for you to check and edit can certainly be reduced to a minimum. Now we will start with Situation 1, that is. Someone said that you need to remove items with a value of 50 or more from photocopy number 2, because at this time there is no need to use those numbers right away. So what will you do? And how long do you estimate it will take? To do this, we need implement S1. We notice that in photocopy number 2, the numbers are very different in shape, in this case, the font, in size, and are located in positions that cannot be immediately identified. So the steps are: 1. Suppose there is a number that is most easily recognizable, let's say it is the item we use most often. On photo number 2, we see that the number 68 is the easiest to detect because it is large and in the center. 2. Now, we will find the number closest to the number 68 that is less than one value, which is the number 67, temporarily considered as the most commonly used item with the items mentioned above. We will find it at the bottom of the photocopy. 3. Just like that, we continue to find the number 69, which is one value larger than the number 68. We will find it at the top of the photocopy. 4. Draw the first conclusion: the numbers can be distributed in 3 horizontal compartments, top, middle and bottom. 5. Continue to move back one more value from the number 67. We will find the number 66 located at the top and left of the photocopy. 6. Continue looking up one value from the number 69. We will find the number 70 located at the bottom right of the photocopy. 7. Draw the second conclusion: the numbers continue to be further distributed in 3 vertical compartments, left, middle, right. 8. Now, do you think it's easy to eliminate numbers with values greater than 49? In fact, to screen out unnecessary items, you must sort them, prepare temporary storage areas and tag items with temporary storage locations called layout areas, including location 1. Items that are damaged and no longer usable, red tag them for immediate removal from the workplace. 2. Items that are no longer needed can be liquidated, put a red tag and propose the most beneficial disposal solution. 3. Items whose level of necessity has not yet been determined, stick a yellow tag and concentrate it in a place where it can be retrieved later when needed. If they are not removed after a specified time, transfer them to a red card. 4. Items that need to be used must be left behind, affix a green card to put in S2. The screening step must answer the following questions. What is this? Then, do I need to use it? If needed, how much is enough? After completing these tasks, you have completed S1, Seiri or sort. Next is Situation second. You are asked to arrange the numbers so that they meet aesthetic requirements, such as neat, tidy, beautiful, and convenient, such as easy to find, easy to see, easy to get, easy to check, easy to clean. So what will you do? And how long do you estimate it will take? Implement S2. After eliminating the numbers with values greater than 49, we are left with 49 numbers. Now the best way to arrange and present is to set it up in table form and put the numbers there. With approximately 50 numbers, the table should be presented horizontally on the page with the number of columns equal to 10 and the number of rows equal to 5. Then we have enough squares to put 49 numbers in there. The tasks that need to be done are 1. Determine the maximum height size of each series of numbers from 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 49 to decide the minimum height of each corresponding row for the number ranges. 2. Determine the maximum length size of numbers ending in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 to determine the minimum width of each corresponding column placing the numbers vertically. 3. Arrange the numbers in the correct row, correct columns in numerical order from left to right and then from top to bottom. 4. In your opinion, is it easy to arrange each number into the cells in the correct order and value? In fact, to organize the necessary items, you must classify the kept items according to the following contents. 1. For personal and frequent use, keep it within reach. 2. Use for personal use less often to keep it out of reach or keep it away but easy to reach. 3. Rarely used, kept in storage, where it can be picked up when needed. 4. Common use for many people, in a central area that everyone can access. After sorting the items, it is necessary to locate, mark, where to place them, using different techniques so that they can be returned to the correct position after use. For example, 1. Border technique to mark the place for a tool, jig, or knife. 2. Color techniques to denote pairs of branches and locks, etc. The sorting step must answer the following questions. Leave it here, right? How do you know it's right? Which is correct? After completing these tasks, you have completed S2, Seiton or set in order. Next are Situation third, with the suggestion to make the numbers consistent and allow errors to be identified most easily, to avoid future errors. So what will you do? And how long do you estimate it will take? S3 Implementation. Currently, although the numbers are arranged in the correct position, they are in very different sizes and fonts, making it difficult to identify them as quickly as possible. This symbolizes that the items are not yet clean and clear. So you need to do the following steps. 1. Determine the most readable font for all numbers, for example, choose the Arial font. 2. Determine the font size that is easiest to read on an existing page, for example, choose a font size of 36 points. 3. Uniformly adjust the size of the cells to place the numbers. 4. Now can you easily detect abnormalities? 5. At this point, you will easily see that the numbers 18 and 42 are missing. To determine more accurately, you can try going back to photocopy number 1 to see if these numbers exist. In fact, to clean you need to do the following. 1. Classify groups of items that need to be cleaned to choose appropriate cleaning tools, for example, small brush to dust computer desks, large brush to clean the floor, etc. 2. Plan your cleaning accordingly, for example, scan from top first, bottom later, inside first, outside later, etc. 3. After cleaning, it must be inspected to identify abnormalities that were previously hidden, for example, cracks on the device, damage that is normally invisible, etc. 4. Correct detected abnormalities before repositioning or adding to the arranged location. The clean step must answer the following questions. Has it been cleaned yet? Is there anything unusual? After completing these tasks, you have completed S3, Seiso or Shine. Situation 4, you have completely performed all 3S, Seiri, Seiton, Seiso, on 49 numbers. The next requirement is that you need to repeat S1, S2, S3 for all numbers. Numbers greater than 49 are no longer excluded. Implement S4. Now you have received additional numbers with a value greater than 49 on both photocopies 1 and 2. The requirement is that you will have to repeat the above steps from Seiri, Seiton to Seiso. If you have repeated, you will see additional interesting things. 1. The numbers with a value of 50 or more in photocopy number 2 continue to have errors. There are two numbers 54 while the number 55 is missing. 2. More specifically, without the initial sorting, you will not be able to conclude which number is 89 because now in the middle compartment, on the right side, it is arranged upside down and can easily be predicted as number 68. So, S4 actually means you have to repeat S1 regularly, S2, S3 and continue to maintain all numbers and devices where you live and work on a regular basis. Situation 5th, you did well in S1, S2, S3 and have been able to repeat it many times. This time the request for you is 1. You must practice these behaviors into daily habits for yourself. Let's implement the slogan, 5 minutes a day for 5S. 2. You train and guide colleagues and relevant family members to have the habit of sorting, organizing, and cleaning every day. If you are successful, it means you have implementation S5. Good luck.
Thank you for watching the entire video. Don't forget to like and comment as well as subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to receive more information and free videos from us.